It's an all-Western Conference matchup. Today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. You look at Texas.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often, they want to keep it competitive.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a chance for them to make a statement tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Back to Doherty. Here's Siakam. Count it.
And you watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Here's Suggs. Harden with the defensive effort. And Siakam has got the ball here for New Orleans. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Doherty. Reddish grabs the rebound. Driving to the basket. Here's McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's Harden with the drive. Doherty, no luck. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. One item of concern for the coach was Pascal Siakam's ability to get out and run. Coach spoke about his speed, saying, "We need to locate Pascal after every missed shot. If we fail on that, he'll be getting easy buckets all night with how he runs the floor." And that is a hard task for big men who are trying to stay up with the Raptors' really big star. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Three-pointer, Martin. Wiseman with the rebound. Suggs with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Stolen by Harden. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Doherty. To the middle. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
There's the drive. Here's Wiseman. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Rose. Back to Siakam. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hits it from three-point range.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside for Martin. Pass to Doherty. Back to Martin. Doherty, the screen. The three. Wiseman with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Reddish. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Right side, Martin. Inside. Martin outside. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Suggs with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. A shot by Reddish, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
They get a hand on it. Back to Doherty. Doherty, the screen. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Doherty's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Pelicans trailed by 10. Here's Graham. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Lucky with it. Outguarded by Fultz.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside, Martin. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Outside, Martin. Three-pointer, and another three for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Harden. Oh, that's blocked. Right side, Martin. On the wing quickly. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside for Martin. Launches it. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Driving inside. Good saving. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trailed by 12. Here's Rose. No good that time. Good work defensively by Martin. Pass to Nora from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Nora's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Screen by Siakam. And here's Doherty. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Took him no time at all on that one.
3 points.
Quickly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Up top, Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Siakam has it in the corner. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
Here's Nora. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's McKee. Here he goes.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
To the inside. Back to McKee. This one for three. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota now the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Right wing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Reddish. No good on the triple. Harkless on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reddish has got 6.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to McDaniels. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 21. It's stolen by Reddish. And the wide open shot from Avdia. 6 the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
High post, Hernan Gomez. Here's Reddish. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And McKee gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timberwolves substitution.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skills. The defense looking completely lost out there.
Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Giles missing. And it's Harden with the ball for New Orleans. Here's Siakam. It's deflected. Pass to Giles. Here's Quickly. And he gets it to go from the high post. Quickly's got his second bucket tonight.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Pushing it up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
The 3 from Harden. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 7.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
Pass to Doherty. To the paint. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Drives to the hoop. Nwora
Jordan Nwora.
The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Nwora's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
What quickness on the drive from Graham. Defense cannot get set up to stop him there.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's McKee. Nice open look, but it's no good.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And it's Martin missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Minnesota has possession. And here's Fultz. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Yurtseven. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Fultz. Stolen by Harden. Graham gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Timberwolves on offense. Three-pointer. Martin. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Into the lane. Here's Martin. The rebound by Harden.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Graham. Takes the three. Harden's shot is off. Martin with it. Covered by Siakam. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Harden. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And that one, good.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden. So much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Knocks down the three ball.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Three-pointer, Martin. The long distance three is buried.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Yurtseven. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
And Harden now, top of the key. New Orleans moving it around. Now Doherty. Back to Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Jackson misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yurtseven. It's tipped. Outside for Jackson. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Siakam looking around. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size, the ball handling and that ability to stop and pop.
Jackson with it. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess
This is empty space. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide or slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Where I'm from, the make you walk on hills. Now you look like you got Heelys on. Savage turn my feelings off. I just way better though. Ain't no stopping me when I play, I'm coming for the throne. These be so capped, but ain't graduated. It's whack the way you rap, it be too calculated. The way you rap be like white people cooking, no flavor. You talking big smoke, but that be on vapor. Talk is cheap and broke, so back up.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide or slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping the shit.
Girl, she been playing on both sides. I wanna well she can't talk to be playing in the back of her mind. So you can tell me don't fuck, could be saying they don't know. But I'm on all the plays, little vibe to the bench because of the toe. Girl, you know I've been on bad luck. She been giving me bad luck, so I get it and go. She wanna back up, keep getting that cash up and get back on the road. Whipping the Benz truck, me and Shawty been clicked up, but they say she up talking my business. Now she popping up, she be taking up. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a clothesline my mind, thinking that he owned it. He be on soft, coming grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with the and we all going to get it, going to get it.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide or slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
I'm tryna rock right now if the time is right. Time is right to make you and I the thing that lasts through the night. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and
stars align. I know how you get when the full moon shine. I know how you need space and your time. Space and time. I'm tryna rock right now this time. No about your time, cause it's close to mine. I know we can be the same sometimes. I know you need healing. Know you're old enough for the real thing. Know you passed time with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already.
I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Saturated, I'm ready with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Saturated, I'm ready with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care?
Ace, Momo, Raman, 많이 먹었어 beef, 피빛, my blink, the oh boy, MC Hammer. 저 시장에 가면 차려줘 호미처럼 호미 화방 갈 때처럼 나 허기져. Show me that real money, not that money를 안 해. 어디서 나한테 사길
꺼내 진짜 모네 모니터가 아닌 벽에 걸려 있는 걸로 모작도 다 짜줘. 나는 진짜를 원해. 자판테 그림 파는 거래처처럼 깡깡해는 엄청 고르고 고르지고 서 훈련에 뺀 볼러 눈 Good afternoon. 내 150짜리 라식 눈 큐비가 꺼져 내 눈은 못 속여. 여기 씨발 꼴뚜기들도 octopus. 얘는 벌써 이룬 줄 알아. 씨발 난 얘네 아빠 돼지 난데 what? 펄떡 펄스 혹시나 해서 확인해봤어 내 whole universe. Whole universe 벗겨 백견의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 개질을 해봐라. 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도 애게 날리려나. One more time 펄떡 펄스 혹시나 해서 확인해봤지 내 universe. Whole universe 벗겨 백견의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 개질을 해봐라. 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도 애게 날리려나. Fire.
Ace, Momo, Raman, 많이 먹었어 beef, 피빛, my blink, the oh boy, MC Hammer. 저 시장에 가면 차려줘 호미처럼 호미 화방 갈 때처럼 나 허기져. Show me that real money, not that money를 안 해. 어디서 나한테 사길 나랑 사귈 나의 only 짝일
wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. But every time I look, everywhere I look, there's no you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. But every time I look, everywhere I look, there's no you.